Kyoto Railway Museum was a great idea, especially on a rainy day. It did stop raining, so we were able to see the steam engines rotate and all that. Choo-choo! Maybe say choo-choo! Good morning and welcome back to another video here in Kyoto. We just had a great breakfast at the Hyatt Regency here. They had like a Japanese meal set, breakfast set, and it was excellent, but it was a lot of food. Both Melissa and I got the breakfast set and we're stuffed, but it was really good. So if you're here at the Hyatt Regency, that's something that you should not skip out on. I don't think very many people got them because we were just looking around and we didn't see that many people get them. Anyway, so today we are walking down to catch the train because Melissa looked up this area where there hopefully should be cherry blossoms. Oops, I think I just walked when I was not supposed to. It's dangers of vlogging. Right now, the normal cherry blossoms are not yet in bloom. Hopefully it blooms in about a week while we're still here in Japan, but I think we're gonna miss it while we're in Kyoto. But there is a place that Melissa read, another reviewer who just went about 4 days ago, and it was in full bloom then. But it's a different kind of cherry blossom, I think. So it blooms a little bit earlier. It blooms the earliest out of all the types of cherry blossoms, or sakura as they're called in Japanese. So we're gonna make our way there, check it out. It's about a 35-40 minute trip by train. Should be pretty direct, so pretty easy. So we'll see what we can see when we get there. Hopefully we see some cherry blossoms. The location that we're going to is called Yodo Suiro. So that's the place where they have some cherry blossoms. I hope we see them, I don't know. Check out this train. It's like a double-decker train. That's the first time I've ever seen a double-decker train. Or not subway. Look at this fancy train car. Apparently this is the Elegant Saloon. There's these like nice seats right here. All right, so we made it to this one station, and now we have to transfer to a more local line so we can stop at the right station for the cherry blossoms. Okay, so we've now made it to the Yodo stop, and now we have to walk about 10 minutes to where the cherry blossoms are at. Pretty easy transportation. Now we're looking for an elevator. This area is kind of towards the southern side of Kyoto. We passed some industrial areas. Literally, this stop is also the Kyoto race course or racetrack. That's the train above us. And now we have to walk a little ways down to this waterway that's where all the cherry blossoms are at. We did see one in full bloom right here next to the station, so that's awesome. But definitely this is like a local area. There's not any tourists here except for, it appears, us. Definitely a lot quieter. No more English translations on the stations, signage and all that. So yeah, kind of cool. Okay, I think we see the cherry blossoms, but we also feel like we're just walking through someone's like a little neighborhood right here. So literally just walk through this little neighborhood alleyway and then you head to this like waterway up here. All right, this is the spot right here. We're gonna take a bunch of photos and stuff. It is really pretty. Just like randomly, just like in a neighborhood. Yeah, good find. As we walk a little bit further on, There are definitely more people taking photos and everything. So we haven't even made it to the actual waterway. This is just a little path that leads to the waterway. So this is where all the cherry blossoms are, up and down this whole alleyway here, or the waterway. So it runs all the way up there and then runs that way too. So a lot of good photo opportunities over here. Not only does this place have cherry blossoms, it also has a playground for Avery. Nice. This really is a hidden gem in Kyoto. All these cherry blossoms on both sides. Look at that. It's not crowded at all. It's very peaceful here. We've just been having just having a nice time, just walking around. Avery's running around collecting rocks as she does. And she actually really likes the flowers. And we're getting some really cool photos, really nice photos. Good little spot right here. This definitely was one of the best local finds that we've found here in Kyoto. Super cool because it's not crowded, number one. It's mostly just like other people just taking, cute photos and stuff. A lot of families out here today, because today's Sunday. There's a lot of families out here, local families, just out here wanting to take pictures of their kids and the cherry blossoms. And then, just people, it's not busy like some of the other like main areas. These are cool. So these are more of the like pink flowers. Normal cherry blossoms that you see are more of the like white blossoms. So that's about in another week. So yeah, really nice. All right, we're not going to walk the entire path down the river, but you have to. You definitely should walk all along the river. There's similar trees, but the scenery is so beautiful. Like this right here. Yeah, it ends up there. Really beautiful. There's like a little pavilion right here. And the blossoms are on both sides of the little waterway right here. We spent about an hour and a half here, just kind of walking around enjoying the flowers. And now we're gonna head back to the station, and then not sure what else we're gonna get on for the rest of the day, but a really good start to the day and highly recommend. If you're here and the main cherry blossoms are not yet blooming, this is about a week before the white cherry blossom. So obviously timing is critical. So it just depends on when you're here. But if you're here during cherry blossom season, this is a really good place if you want to avoid all the crowds. All right, we're now back in downtown Kyoto, train to here. And now I have to walk ahead because we decided that we love the omakase we had yesterday so much that we're gonna have it again because it's relatively inexpensive. However, we do have to line up about 15 minutes before. So Melissa and Avery are back there. They're gonna see how fast they can get there, but I'm about to get there as well across this way. So I went ahead and see if I can get in line before we miss out on that first seating. All right, made it here, 11:46. Plenty of time. There's no one lining up yet at all. I'm first in line. Let's see how long it takes Melissa and Avery to get here. Still very busy though. Hi Avery, you made it. Sushi was always good. It's a good call to come back. We did get another extra fatty piece of tuna. We got the 13 course this time. Now we're going to go get Avery some food because she was such a trooper. She does really well in restaurants. Really, really well. She just, she does have to watch her shows and stuff and eat her snacks, but otherwise she does really well. I'm really, really happy. Hi Avery, I was just saying you're doing so good. Now we're gonna go see if we can also get the Wagyu nigiri. that we had yesterday because that was also very, very good. Let's do it. All right, someone had a little diaper change, right? And now we were planning on going to the Fushimi Inari Shrine. It's like the 1,000 or 10,000 Torii Gate shrine. However, it is raining right now, so not super hard, but still, we might just kind of walk around this area, do a little shopping, maybe find some dessert, and then hopefully it should clear up in a couple hours, and then we'll head there later this afternoon. So the other thing that you can do is go into like a dog cafe. There's a lot of different little like interesting different cafes like that. I feel like Avery will love it, but I don't think we're gonna do it. It'll be really funny to see her though. I will say Japan has some of the coolest shops. Look at this little like donut shop. How cool is this place? So Avery really liked, okay. Avery really liked the pancake. I guess it's like little cake making machines, like the automatic one. That was really cool. So we got 2 of them. So the great thing about Kyoto downtown area right here is you can see above, it's all covered. So it's great for right now that it's raining, so we can kind of walk along here, do a little bit of shopping, eating, and all that good stuff without getting wet. So, very nice. So we are now in a Sanrio, or otherwise known as Hello Kitty store. Last time we got stamps here, so that was pretty cool. So we're looking for that again. I'm not sure if they have it here or not. Melissa found a Kyoto Railway Museum. That looks pretty cool. Obviously it's a museum, so it's indoors, and then they have like a little play area inside and outdoors. So that's a nice place to go while it's raining. So we're gonna have to take a bus there. So I think it's literally across the street where the bus stop is. So we'll have to cross over there. About a 20-minute wait for the bus. So we're down in this, one of the main department stores, but man, Japanese department stores do it on a whole nother level. We have to go downstairs for the bathroom. Well, Avery and I almost missed the bus because we were looking at the big Mario. We made it, like literally as we walked down, Melissa was like, okay, let's go, the bus is here. So yeah, that worked out nicely. All right, we made it to the Railway Museum, and Avery actually really seems to enjoy it so far. 2 tickets for adults, well, 1 ticket for adults at 1,500 yen, so we paid 3,000 yen total, maybe 22 bucks, something like that, $202 US, so not too bad. So this is the train that is basically a model. Well, maybe the actual train, one of the trains that was started in 1964, the first Shinkansen. They were aiming for 200 kph, kilometers per hour. So yeah, I didn't realize Shinkansen started that long ago. I guess a lot of other families also had the same idea of coming to the Railway Museum on a rainy day like today. Look at all the other strollers back here. Hi, Avery. What you doing? Obviously, I didn't know what to expect, but this place is huge. It's bigger than I thought it was gonna be. It kind of feels like the Air and Sea Museum. I think that's the name of it in Washington, D.C., but with trains. What are you doing? Avery, it's not your turn right now. Whoa, is that cool? Avery, what are you doing? Avery, are you driving the train? Wow, look. Whoa, look. Whoa. Avery, look at this one. Whoa. Avery, do you like all the trains? Are the trains so fun? So downstairs is like the main museum area, but upstairs, level 2, kids play area right there. Avery really loves it. She's like just running around doing all the things, but we're gonna see if she likes the play area right here. The only downside to this museum is it's all in Japanese. There's slight things in English, the headings I think are in English, but otherwise like the actual text of everything is all just Japanese. You're missing out on some of the actual context to the things in the museum, but it's okay. No, this one yours. This one's yours. So there's another whole play area, but this is more like a miniature railroad section where you can play with the little railroads and rail cars and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's busy here today. I will say I just met an Aussie dad that's here with his son. The wife is at home in Australia. He and I were talking and he also had the same idea that they were looking for something to do while it was raining. And so his kid is 20 months, his boy is 20 months, so they were just playing together as well, Avery and this little boy. It was very cute. But yeah, this museum has like an whole indoor side. It's huge. And then there's also this outside area. Apparently there's like a steam locomotive here as well. And then you can also see where the trains, how the trains rotate and change tracks and stuff. Check this out. Definitely a place catered for kids, for sure. Because they have another little play area right here. That's that steam locomotive. Very cool. Hi, Avery. Choo choo. Maybe say choo choo. Kyoto Railway Museum was a great idea, especially on a rainy day. It did stop raining, so we were able to see the steam engines rotating and all that. You guys probably just saw that now, but yeah, great idea, Melissa. It didn't even take that long for the bus too. Probably only took 20 minutes by bus, so not bad. Definitely a safe rainy day activity for kids. All the way from like Avery's age, 1 to, it's good for adults too. If you wanted to come and learn all about the history about the rail in Japan, it's actually quite interesting. Kind of what I learned really quickly was that rail started in the UK and then kind of spread around the world to the US, and then Japan finally got the rail in like late 1800s, like 1872, after the Edo era. Edo era means like the samurai era basically. But now we're gonna make our way back to the middle of Kyoto and find a place for dinner. So we have to wait for that same bus again. Alright, today for dinner we're gonna try yakiniku again. It is basically the same location as all the other like restaurants that we've been to. It's literally like around the corner from Kura Sushi, the revolving sushi that we had the other day. Except this one's being a little rambunctious right now. For today's yakiniku, we have to cook ourselves, so I'm responsible for cooking all the food now. But it does come out with like a temperature recommendation. So we found the deer in Nara. Avery loves them right now. Like literally we just happened upon them right next to the temple here. There's a lot of them, so there's like lots and lots of them further on. The thing is, you buy the food and what you have to do is you have to bow 3 times. The deer will also bow 3 times, and then you feed the deer after that.